Hey YouTube, welcome to another celebrity birthday video. And this one is actually that one I was hoping to do because of a certain thing, which I'll bring up throughout the video. And yeah, I'm actually coming back for the M&S show soon, and this time I mean it. But yeah, it's something I was thinking about because it's something that just kept popping up in my head lately. Especially after I got interested in a lot of things lately, including Rayman. And that was mainly because of the final DLC for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope that was featuring Rayman in it. So yeah, it's just how I am. I just really become interested in something once it ends up with something interesting popping up. So yeah. But yeah, this video is one for a voice actor many of you already probably heard about. So here we go. Today is November 9th, 2023, which means it's the birthday for Kevin Afghani, or Kevin Afghani. Many of you probably already know of Kevin because he's the successor for Charles Martinet, due to the facts that Charles isn't going to voice Mario or Luigi or Wario, Waluigi, Baby Mario, and Baby Luigi. Nobody knows exactly why. I mean, of course, it was brought up of what was going on, for some things, but not for everything. There wasn't a reason or why this is happening. So yeah, it's not a problem though. In fact, I actually heard the voice for Mario and Luigi thanks to Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I don't have it, but I actually did hear voice clips from various videos about it. And I liked the voices. They just sounded amazing. Definitely the right kind of voices that I would hear for someone who would be a successor to Charles. So whenever I meet him, I would probably compliment him on that. So yeah, it does sound like a cool game. Although for Wario, it wasn't that bad in WarioWare Move It, but it seemed a bit off. But after a while, I started getting used to it. So I wouldn't say it's bad. I would just say it's just not the same. So it's going to be something to get used to. But no problem, it's not that bad of an issue, really. Especially since I know a lot of characters whose voice actors were replaced in my entire life, so I never complained. Also, originally, there was confusion about who voiced the talking flowers that are there to guide you in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and at first it was believed it was Kevin, but that turned out to be wrong. It was actually by someone named Mick Wingert, which is a cool name, and of course, I liked the voices. They were pretty helpful, and other times they were pretty funny, kind of bringing some funny stuff to you. I guess it's just a way of saying, yep, you got through this, here's a little joke for you. Because really, I like it when people do that in games. They kind of give you a little pointers, other times they give you a little excitement, or other times they just want to give you a little joke. Especially if you're wanting to let off steam, or even get a good laugh out of it. Especially since my brother and I did that a lot, especially whenever we played Super Mario 3D World. But yeah, it was cool. And I do like like I said, the voices he provided for Mario and Luigi, especially when they transform into an elephant saying "Wowie Zowie." When I first heard "Wowie Zowie," I was like, oh wow, perfect reaction. One interesting thing I heard about Kevin is that he's actually a Mario fan himself. And during his off time, he actually likes to listen to the music from the series. And who can blame him? I listen to a lot of the music from video games, and of course, Mario is one of them. Ever since I was a kid, I really liked the music in video games. And I especially loved ones from games like Super Mario 64. And one of my favorite songs from Super Mario 64 was especially the credits music. That's why I wrote that song in the rhythm of it. So yeah, it's pretty interesting that he likes the series. So I keep thinking to myself, yep, this is actually a dream come true for him. A fan of the series who actually got to be a part of it. And as you can see, Kevin doesn't have a very long resume, but I do know he's actually appeared in a lot of commercials, including for Domino's Pizza. But alongside that, he also appeared in Nintendo Switch commercials, especially ones like Super Mario Bros. Wonder, WarioWare Move It, many others. And I know it because I heard his voice in various commercials before. So of course, I thought I would bring that up. So of course, due to this small resume, this one's going to be a bit short. But that's to be expected because right now Kevin is only 27 years old. So that makes him quite young. So I expected that to happen for someone who's so young. And since there's going to be a chance that he's going to voice Mario, Luigi, and Wario for now on, he's probably also going to voice characters like Waluigi, Baby Mario, and Baby Luigi. And maybe the mini Marios if there's ever going to be another Mario vs. Donkey Kong game. Not just the remake for the original. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. But who knows of what the future is going to hold for Mario. Especially with the Nintendo having a successor to the 3DS. Which was something I was hoping to bring up too. I thought it was going to be a successor for the Switch. But it turns out it's actually going to be a successor to the 3DS instead. Which I think is actually better. I mean, of course, the Switch is going to be 7 years old next year. But I think the 3DS deserves a successor too. Just as much as anything else, really. Especially with the services on the 3DS and Wii U being shut down next year. So, Kevin Afghani, I hope you have a great birthday. And I hope you have a really fun time voicing Mario, Luigi, Wario, and probably everyone else. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope everything is going well for you. And I'm sure you're still happy to be voicing the characters you like. So yeah, I hope you have a good day. And here's my impressions of Mario and Luigi. Wowie zowie! Wowie zowie!